Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got another review on the What If upgraded 90 rated Marcelo, the centre back from LIGUE. And we're going through the card's details, stats, clips and summary and how he compares to that 88 rated card. Before we get into all of that, if I could ask you guys to please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you know when I upload, and comment down below if you're going to be using this card and what your thoughts are on the upgrade. And without further ado, let's get into the review. So guys, this is the team that I use Marcelo in. I played him in the 4-3-1 at the centre back slot next to Pepe. That review will be coming out tomorrow. Please do check that out. And overall guys, first impressions of this card, or rather second impressions again, I really love this card guys. He plays really well, he's super strong, super capable, and the weaknesses that I thought he had before in terms of the pace and general parts like that have really been addressed with this card to some extent. I don't think entirely, still does need a little bit of a boost and maybe even is still a little bit short for Division 1 or 2, but guys, I still think he's a very serviceable centre back and better than he was even, so that's really nice to have. Without further ado though, let's just get into the review, and again we'll just pick out bits and bobs of this card guys when we're going through the full review again and discussing it in detail. Just going to go through it as we do only play four games with them. One of them was a friendly. Marcelo 6'3", low medium work rates is the important thing about this card. He does stay back very well, 2-star swings and 2-star weak foot, not ideal. In terms of the defending and physical, I thought that was absolutely fine, so I went for another approach and I put the engine on him to boost that pace, dribbling and passing, and overall guys I think that did really well for him. I didn't feel like I needed to put a shadow on him. I felt like the engine suited him just fine, which brings me on to the key pros and cons of this card. Key pros: all of the physicality and all of the defending stats are fantastic. That defensive awareness has now been boosted as well, so he is much more defensively adept and reads the game a lot better as well. His passing range is phenomenal as well, which is really nice, and good set of reactions and composure too, so nice to have that too. The only cons, again, similar to Pepe, is that agility and balance and that sprint speed acceleration. But overall guys, you can mitigate that with the right chemistry style. You guys can see I've mitigated that a little bit with the engine. In terms of the player traits, he's got the long passer, power header and solid player, so all lovely traits to have in a centre back. And now we're going to get into some of the clips that I got with him. So guys, getting into some of the re-review of What If Marcelo's clips, and what you guys are going to see here is more of the same of what his 88 does, which is of course to be expected, but the improvements in this card are quite drastic guys. And what I will say immediately off the bat is that with a little bit of help to his pace, this card becomes very usable, especially against those quicker strikers as well. He's very capable of catching them, or getting back alongside them and at least causing them a bit of trouble. You there can see he's chasing down the Armstrong card that's just come out. Really quick card that is, so he's done very well to get back in there as well. In general guys as well, his composure in the box, his touch in the box, just his general play in and around the box was very clean, and that allowed me to make challenges like that all day long. And although he did have that before guys, with that increased amount of pace, as you guys can see again, they're lovely recovery tackles, great positioning on his defending, and it's just all been made better by the fact that he's now got this What If upgrade. Just as solid and strong in the air as well guys, and with that boost to his physicality, his jumping has got a lot better too. With the boost in his defending, his heading accuracy is even better too as well. So overall guys, a really good defender now, and for only 80k as well guys, I think this card is a real bargain. If he does drop further, he'll be even more worth it in my opinion. Guys, the other thing I want to say about this card, which I feel like a lot of people might underrate, and even though he does have the stats on the card, a lot of people might not appreciate how good this is his passing range is phenomenal. Like, for a centre back guys, I was so impressed with how well this card was able to pass, the distribution level that he had. He's able to play long passes, short passes, even through passes, which you guys will see in one of these clips. He plays a lovely through ball to Neymar to set him away for a goal scoring chance, and that's really something lovely to have as well, because you can bring this card into midfield and start your attacks from there, rather than having to work from the base of midfield out from defence, because it does eliminate a lot of space if you can bring that centre back out and then start to create chances there. Now guys, one thing that does really separate this guy from being able to do all of what the other centre backs can do, and a little bit extra, is that of course one, he is very cheap, but two guys, he has this weird mix of power and solidity in that body type as well. It's very similar actually to a lot of the top centre backs in, say, like Tapsoba or Virgil van Dijk or Rafael Varane. Of course not as OP as any of those guys, but what you do get guys is a very good and serviceable centre back that you can use and defend with in all sorts of varieties. There you can see again, lovely pass out, so simple for him to deal with any of these chances. He comes out with the ball here, lovely passing range again, sprays that out wide, phenomenal in all of that aspect, and that's really a big difference maker for me in how well he was able to do. His pace again guys, more than usable. I think this card is absolutely fantastic. And in this final couple of clips, you're going to see this lovely sliding challenge. First of all, how's that for a recovery? And in this last one, a great sliding tackle on Zinedine Zidane, and then playing this through ball to Neymar. How's this for a pass through? So guys, the other thing that I want to discuss in terms of this, now guys, of course we can go through all the chemistry style and all that stuff and the key stats, but I really don't feel like it's necessary given how recent these reviews were. If you do want to know a little more about that, please do go back and check out those original reviews, because all of the stuff is pretty much the same. In terms of the only thing we're going to talk about in this review, guys, is that 80k price tag and whether he is worth that. Guys, for me, this card is a very good card. It is a bargain at 80k. It will link it will be a strong link to that Dicilio come the end of this season as well, which is only in 15 days now, I believe. So really nice card there for 80k as well. Brazilian links, strong links to a bunch of players in Ligue 1 like Marquinhos, like that Dicilio, can link to a Neymar as well in a 3-5-2 or something like that. So guys, really capable of linking in there. I think this price is a phenomenal price for him, guys. I really do think he is worth that. He will drop off, of course, maybe even a little more as the supply of this card becomes more readily available, because people will be holding that for investment. So do keep an eye on that price, but once it starts to rise again, won't pick up your card. Phenomenal centre back if you are looking to put together a league and team. And that is it for this review, guys. Very short one, very quick one. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please do smash that like button. Until next time, I will see you all in a bit.